How's it, everybody? Welcome to Channel 1 by 1. Today we're going to be testing out foil drive Gen 2 Slim with performance battery, and we'll see just how long this one is going to last. Few things that I want to talk about for this session. The winds were pretty strong offshore. So when it comes to the length of time that these things will last, there's so many factors that go into it. The rider's weight, which foil they use, which board they use, conditions, current, which ocean they're in, apparently is something that I learned when I went over to the East Coast. So there's a lot of factors that can dictate. This is just how long that this battery lasted during this particular session. And if you stay tuned, I'm going to be posting some highlights from a second session. So what I did was I paddled out, did one battery, came in, paddled out again with another second performance battery. The session that I'm showing you, the complete session, is the second session, but I'll show highlights of the first session after this, so you can stay tuned to watch that. So many factors that dictate how long these things last. I'm using a Magic Apple Tree collab board. It's a bass shape. It's a 4.3 by 19 and it's 27 liters. So it's a pretty small board. It does take me a little bit to get it going because I need to have a wave. I'm not able to flat start it, especially with the foil that I'm using, which is a Progression 125. On the Progression mast, I use a medium fuselage and a 13.5 Progression tail. So all pretty small items, but that's the gear that I love to use when I'm not foil driving, when I'm just regular proning. So I like to keep everything pretty much the same. I'm not going to sacrifice the riding just to be able to flat water start, but I'm working on a few boards that should be coming out soon that hopefully I can find the balance between being able to flat water start and it's still surfing at a high level. Yeah, so a few notes about this session. The winds were pretty strong offshore. So when I was coming back on the wave, I was getting sort of blown back. So I had to do somewhat a little bit of motoring, which probably made the battery not last as long as if it was kind of glassy. Waves were pretty small in between. So I was doing a little bit of motoring around, kind of searching for swells, and that kind of burns out a little bit of battery as well. But all in all, it was a fun session. I love using the Slim. It's my favorite to ride with. It has the highest performance. I don't use it often only because of the runtime that you get with the Max. And usually if I'm surfing a spot where it's a little bit precarious to kind of come in and swap out batteries, I'll tend to gravitate towards the Max. But the Slim is hands down, and I tell everybody this, it's my favorite to ride. It feels like nothing's there. The drag is so minimal. When I'm landing airs and the board, I usually bring the board to the surface of the water. With the Max, if I'm not pushing or have enough inertia or get to the motor in time, it kind of drags and stops. With the Slim, it's almost as close to being as if nothing's there. So, when I do airs without any foil drive assist, when it lands, I'm able to kind of just keep the board on the surface, pop it right back up. And with the Slim, it's pretty much almost there. If it's not there and I do feel like it's dragging, I'm able to motor it and then ride out, as you'll see in a couple of the airs that I do. I think I do one reverse, I land, the wave went flat, and I wouldn't have been able to ride out normally without being able to motor. But because I was able to motor, I was able to ride out. Thank you everybody for watching and supporting the channel. If you liked what you see here or got anything out of it, please subscribe. That helps support the channel. Like, comment below if you have any questions, concerns, or if there's anything else you'd like me to try out next. Please comment below or send me a DM. Awesome. Mahalo.